Hi, and welcome to my channel. I am the Soul Thriller, here with a monthly tarot psychic reading / intuitive message for the sign of Leo. This is for April 2020. This message is pretty much designed to give you some clarity and insight as to what you should be focusing on this month. And I don't want to hold you up, so we're going to jump right into the message, okay? Okay, so Leo, I meditated on your energy, and I received, I feel like I received a message pertaining to some opportunity you missed or some kind of risk you took that didn't go well, that didn't turn out in your favor. And so here is it verbatim, I suppose, or whatever I got downloaded. So it says, sure, you missed the opportunity, but this is not the end. The troubles that you are facing will lead to even better, I suppose lead you on an even better path. They said, do not hide from the truth any longer. You took a huge risk and it didn't work out. But whatever doesn't kill you, of course, will make you stronger. And that is always the thing. Whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger, okay? They say you'll be amazed as to how beautifully everything will turn out for you, okay? And so I'm going to shuffle just to get some more information on that. And yeah, let's get started. The cards that are calling out to me are these other tarot cards. Okay, we got 2 cards that we can work with. So you received the 10 of Wands. Just further clarification on the fact that you're carrying a heavy burden. You're feeling really bad about something. And you also got the Knight of, what is this? Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. And it's something that definitely caused a heavy financial burden on you. It's something that really, you took a really hard hit in your finances. And it's really weighing you down. It's making you feel very depressed, probably feeling not really worried or anxious, but very sad and hurt and mad. I feel like you're really going into a depression mind state. And it's because you literally took a loss, as the channel message said. But keep in mind that with all losses, they are to help us in some type of way. Yeah. So the Knight of Swords pretty much talks about our finances, and that's what made me say that it was about your finances. I know this is kind of cringe, you guys, but whoa. Okay. This was completely unexpected. This was the Tower card. And this card speaks of catastrophe, sudden unexpected changes, things falling apart, you not having a control over the situation. But the beauty of the Tower card is the fact that whatever came crumbling down, it's supposed to be rebuilt. It's supposed to give you that that new sense of reality, that new lease on life. It's simply supposed to create newness, and it's supposed to give you new insight on the world, and pretty much put you on a different path, I suppose, or put you in a better space so that you can win next time or something like that, okay? The 5 of Wands says that there is fighting going on around you, a lot of chaos. I feel like it's more so you and your mental angst and all that stuff. I honestly, in my mind, it seems like there's a gambler, right? That put it all in and then lost the bet or something like that. And you're totally upset about how everything turned out. Um, um, and that's not necessarily true for everyone that's reading this or looking at this video, but it's definitely a big part of it. There's a lot of fighting and chaos going on. I guess trying to work things, still trying to like stay in this space where you can figure something out, you can make things better. But the message that the universe wants to tell you is that it's kind of everything has pretty much burned up and burned to ashes, and there's no like replenishing what had taken place, what has been taken away from you. Okay. They're saying that ultimately you need to like pretty much remove yourself from this situation, remove yourself from those mental worries, those battles that you're facing internally, and just look, you still have a lot of good ideas and things that are working towards you, but this thing is just, it's time for you to put an end to it, put a stop to it, or better yet, the universe already put a stop to it with this Tower card, but it's time for you to just move on, make peace with the situation and move on. Okay, put more hopes and plans into action so that you can like begin to rebuild. Okay, you received the 10 of Pentacles, which again, I feel like it was definitely some kind of financial upset, something that happened with when you thought you were going to win big, but you did not win big. I think it has affected your family. It has affected your loved ones. But I feel like once you take the time out to like face what has gone on instead of running away from it, instead of like going into the deep dark depression about things, you'll realize that it was meant to happen so that you can have new beginnings. This is the Ace of Wands. It talks about new ideas, new creation. And as I mentioned before, that's the reason why you got the Tower card. That's why you got this unexpected thing that happened. So you can start to rebuild and do other things. You got the Four of Cups reversed. Okay? And the universe is pretty much giving you the nudge to come out of this. Telling you that, listen, yes, this happened and it has affected you and all that stuff, but you can move on past this. You really have to take your head out of the clouds. Don't go into a deep dark depression, thinking that that's the only way you can kind of soften the blow of what has occurred in your life. Okay, you have to regain your mental stability and your mental focus, and understand that life is filled with losses. You know, things will happen, and you have to take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You got the Judgment card, which says whatever has already happened, it was meant to happen. There was nothing you could have done to prevent this from happening. There was nothing for you, nothing that you could have done, but nothing that you could have said, nothing that no other strategy that you could have made. It was not going. It was going to happen regardless. And I believe that you had other times where you damn near lost it all, and the universe pretty much protected you from that happening, and you thought that this would be the same circumstance, but it didn't. It actually, you had a huge loss, huge financial loss, I assume, and it is really weighing heavy on you. It has put you in a very dark place. You really don't know how to move forward out of this, but just keep in mind that you still have, you're still able to, you know, provide for yourself and provide for your family, just not as much as you can. You're gonna have to like pretty much start from ground one or something like that, and begin to rebuild, and that's okay. They want to get this message out to you so you can kind of dig yourself out of this like grave that you put yourself in. Your life is not to be pushed to the side right now. It's time for you to actually, like, you need to like not more so rise from the ashes, because it wasn't a triumph. However, you've been put in this position so that you can make the necessary changes in your life. And yeah, and it's time for rebirth. It's time for recovery. It's time to put some more seeds in the ground and you know, grow these seeds, and I would say cherish them. This time, don't be so risky with your finances, with your well-being. Learn from this and move on and continue to grow, okay? Wowzers. Yeah. You took a heavy blow again. You got the Nine of Wands, and I feel like you're just sitting there and you're like hoping that this will all just what I want to say, it will go, you can turn back the hands of time. You can go back into time and make this this all go away, but it's not going away. This is your reality currently. Yeah, you need to really take time out of this situation and just think more clearly. You know, you worked at trying to make this situation better, but I feel like there is so much that happened that you really can't, what is it called? What is it? Like, you can't make this one better. You can't solve this problem. And honestly, the best way that you really can move on from this is just to face that fact that this happened, and you made a mistake. It wasn't what you thought it was or something like that, and then now you just got to face the fact that you went against your better judgment, or you just took a risk. That's something that you always do, I suppose, and it just didn't work out this time, okay? Now, the universe is asking you to just, look, refocus. Put some more wishes into the atmosphere. Cleanse and purify yourself. Cleanse and purify your chakras. Cleanse your heart and stuff like that. Do not go into this this darkness where you will find yourself struggling, trying to get back to the light, trying to get back to your normal self. Don't go beating yourself up because of what happened, okay? And again, like I said, things happen, and things happen for a reason. You have to, what I want to say, I've already said take the good with the bad, but that's just the gist of it. You literally have to have an understanding that things gonna happen in life, and everything is not gonna be peachy keen. And it's not just because bad things happen, it doesn't mean that you should go and retreat into a dark cave and then, you know, emerge when you're ready to emerge or something like that. No, that's not it. You need to reevaluate, refocus, and recenter, and, you know, pull that power out of you that still lies within you. Don't ignore this call from the universe that's saying, hey, listen, just because you had this loss doesn't mean that everything else is lost out of your life, you know. Doesn't mean that you're not strong enough to create or powerful enough to create a new type of environment or experience, and things like that. You do got the Three of Cups, so I feel like everything will turn out very well for you. I feel like you're gonna come out of this. I feel like that you're gonna at some point come out of this, go back in and see what you did wrong, and make the correct changes so that you can have more happiness, and like I would say, have better supportive people around you. Don't worry, you will receive a helping hand. You will receive a nice little safety net or a cushion just to help you through things, help you through this transition. The universe has your back regardless of how you feel. This definitely is not the time to get upset at the universe. It's really a great time for you to take accountability, take responsibility for your actions, and don't sweat the small stuff or the big stuff. Just let things happen. Let things be, I would say. They happen, and it's time for you to just move on. You know what I'm saying? I asked, what does Leo need to know to like fix this situation or to move forward? And the message I received was, admit that you messed up. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, learn from your mistakes, go back to the drawing board. And once you've gotten stronger and more knowledgeable, try again. That's it. They said there's no need to dwell in defeat, and because it won't change anything. You received the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles talks about being bored with the seeds that you planted. And so I feel like you the risk that you took was out of nowhere, off the whim or something like that, on a whim. You were like, I'm putting effort into this this person, this whatever it is, and it's not working. It's not bringing me, being fruitful for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what I can do if I gave it my all. And once you did it, and it didn't pan out the way you thought it would be, just by giving, your all and stuff like that. Yeah, you worked hard at this situation, trying to really make it work, and it just didn't work. Okay. It's not that type of situation that was going to work anyways. It was time for you to make a change, okay? We'll move on to a new deck. Let's see what this deck has for you. Wow, we got the Ten of Wands again, right? So it's just confirmation, further confirmation that you got to drop those burdens. You got to move on. You can't let this weigh heavy on you. You're really like, what is it? Destroying yourself. It's bringing detriment to your life. Wow. You got the Eight of Swords. False evidence appearing real. It's not the end of your life. It's not the end of your existence. You still have the opportunity to move past this and move forward in it, or move forward away from this. It's just not the end of your life. Don't give up just because you had this happen to you. Things happen all the time. And mainly the reason why this happened for you is just so there can be a change, a transition. What I've learned in this journey, this spiritual journey, is that when things happen that we're not expecting or wanting to happen, it's just for the universe to help us, to put us on the right track. And I know that as much as it seems like you're probably under attack right now, you're not. This is universal energies trying to show you that they have your back, trying to show you that you're not, in this alone. And if you've had those moments where you're like, I want better, I want more, the universe is putting you in that space for you to have better, for you to have more, and create a more satisfying life and a satisfying existence. Okay. You got these two cards reversed. This is the Four of Swords, and this is the Page of Wands. And these cards definitely just speak of the defeatist energy that you're in. Like, instead of her looking like she's resting upright, it literally looks like she's in fetal position, ready to just to go within, doesn't want anybody to bother her, in that manic depression type of state, whereas no one can tell you anything positive. It's just going to go out. It's really not even going to penetrate you at all. And nobody can tell you that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You're really holding on to what happened, and it's time for you to let that go, okay? Let that go. The Page of Wands says, there's absolutely no excitement going on. No kind of, ambition. You feel like you put a lot into this, and you don't want to even put yourself through that again, And yeah, that happens, especially if we're brokenhearted in a relationship or in business, when you feel like you worked your way to the top and then it all came crashing down. I understand and I get it, but it didn't kill you. Again, it's supposed to make you stronger. And again, just admit that you messed up. Admit that you made the wrong decision, and move on past this, okay? This Temperance card says you really need to find balance. You're really leaning so much toward the negative, and that's why it's sending you spiraling down into emotional darkness, I would say. You really need to have balance and be patient when you do make the decision to move on and move upward, right? Onward and upward. Yeah. I think we're done with that. I have some oracle cards today. This is from the Psychic Tarot. And let's see what the Psychic Tarot has for you. Patience and planning again. Wow, right back to back. You need to take this thing. You need to, when you go back to the drawing board, okay? Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Don't try to I don't want to say that, but I hope I'm making sense. Don't try to look back and be like, I did that. This is just the only thing. No. I feel like you have to look deep into what exactly happened, where you went wrong, honestly, why you were working so hard at something in the first place that wasn't going to be fruitful for you. Why did you stay so long in it? Is this something that you really want? And you really have to go back in and be very meticulous, go through all the details and give yourself a chance to actually win this time. You know what I'm saying? Patience and planning. Accelerate emotion. Once you do get your self together, come out of this, actually, see what you did wrong, go back into the lab, redo some things, redo your formula or what have you, then it's going to be smooth sailing from there. It's going to be, this card don't want to come. It's going to be accelerated motion. It's going to be, it's going to give you that energetic push that you need. And you're going to know that you're making the right decision. Instead of being fearful and worried and just making a a off the rip decision, not really thinking too much in it just because you're tired, making a decision off of a negative emotion already. It was just a call for disaster. It was, you know, you were already not in a good place, and then you were like, okay, well, I'm finna do this, and it didn't work out, because like attracts like. I always say this: if you're putting out negative energy, you're gonna get it back, and regardless, the universe hears those cries, and you just have to be careful with putting out information that you don't really want to attract. Okay. You received the card Firm Foundation. This time I genuinely think, when you do begin to rework everything and regrow those seeds and replant and all that stuff, you're definitely going to be building a firmer foundation for yourself, more stability. You're going to be more calmer, and you're going to be stronger. Look at his back. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to move mountains. This thing that happened is to make you stronger. Okay? Let's see. What is this? Trust that everything's going to be okay, Leo. Have faith and trust that everything's going to be okay, that you're going to get out of this and you're going to make it work for yourself. Yeah. You're going to make things work for yourself. You're going to feel better overall. I feel like within the next few weeks, you're going to see things, you're going to see yourself improving, especially emotionally and energetically. You're going to bring yourself out of this. You're going to feel more comfortable with life, and you're going to find your strength again. You're going to be able to confront yourself, or be in that space where you have confronted yourself and now you're ready to move on. Okay. They're asking you to communicate clearly. And communicate clearly simply means just, I would say be real with yourself. Come clean, face it, do whatever you need to do. And not only that, when you are able to do that, when you're able to come out of this thing with a clear mind and ready to take action towards your goals, what you really want to see in life and things like that, then be sure to only put out good, positive energy. Be sure to only think about what you want to happen. Don't allow any kind of negativity to come in and pretty much destroy your goals, destroy your plans, your ideas. Okay. Shuffle that. Let's give you one last card, and then that's it. Power, nice. Miracles. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. So you receive the card Power. And look at those roaring thunder, the cloudy side. They're saying in all of this darkness that you're in right now, you still have that power to create anew, to feel blessed, you know what I'm saying, to see the light out of the darkness. You're a very powerful person. You have to dig within yourself to pull yourself together to realize that power. As a matter of fact, I'm sure they're asking you to take your power back. Okay. I feel like you lost your power a long time ago with dealing with this situation, and it's just time for you to take your power back. It's up to you. You made the choice to stay in this situation. Even though it wasn't working for you, you really tried. You put your best foot forward, and it just didn't pan out the way you could. You got to take your power back. You got to rewrite this story. Your story is not ending. Okay. It's beginning anew, and it's time for that. Okay. And you receive the card Miracles. Okay, so expect some miracles to happen. Just like I think I mentioned this before, there's going to be a miracle or blessing to happen that's going to help you to get through this hard time. It's gonna maybe be a financial blessing or something like that. Something that's gonna help you to just like be able to move past that and just help you to get up and dust yourself off. You're gonna kind of get a helping hand, like we said. A helping hand, security, feeling blessed, feeling like you have a way out. Okay. I hope that message was clear enough for you, Leo. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you the answers and the insights that you seek. If you like my channel and you like the messages that I'm providing for you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if this message is true or not, if it resonates or what have you. If you want a reading that's more specific for you, the link to my email is in the description box. You can contact me at thesoulthriller@gmail.com, and you can inquire about a reading from me. Until next time, I send you so much love and light. Take care. Namaste.